Sounds like he's helping with the baking a lot.
Yeah, he's trying to climb on top of me.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us about 20 miles south of downtown LA at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens between the Cincinnati Bengals and our home team.
Yeah, I bet.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got a gift to the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's stream broadcast. So if I can get back to the play screen. Just pick this part right there.
Let's go now. Henry, right 54. Keep it up, defense.
On first down, it's Atkins. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. Give yourself your best chance to win.
So stick with the rook.
24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On second down now, it's Atkins. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that
78
run.
overall, I think.
I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
They'll run on first down. Atkins. Casey Hayward makes the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's get off the field, D. 54 mark, 54 mark.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Nope, fence not open. Take a sack.
On first down, it's Atkins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Murray now on first down. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Good job, rookie.
In for the score. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Turn him into a superstar.
You go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator. Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
That's good.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds his target.
Stay there, back right there.
And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
He's already away. Turn around.
The electric OBJ, the short reception, and then he did the rest of the work himself.
You know, there's a thing that the players always talk about, the coaches in the league, they call it play speed. Because, you know, we have that time speed when we're running the 40s at the combine and, you know, at pro days and all of that. But play speed is different. And OBJ's play speed is some of the best in the league. In other words, when he has the ball in his hands or he's running a route, he runs it just a little bit harder than most people. And oftentimes you come up wrong on your angles trying to tackle him.
Yeah, and he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
You sweeping?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Well, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Logan. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
First and 10 at the 48.
On first down, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Wilson. He finds Beckham complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Wilson now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, TJ Logan. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 38, Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Good. Motion. Hey, check right.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
He pretty much can't make more than 50 yards. This is 54, I think.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Now it's Wilson. It's caught. Beckham. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Boone, he's mugging him. I know.
Check.
Murray now on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. DJ Chark with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
It's happened to me before.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
They'll run on 1st down. Logan. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Operating from the gun. Wilson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
55. You don't know no better.
Here's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it hit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Run.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Chargers.
What are you going to do?
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, stop it.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Come on, Kyler.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd down, it's Atkins.
Oh, really?
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
He just doesn't get blocked. Let's see. Oh, hold on. The wife's calling.
Oh, boy.
Hello? Okay.
That was also a pool table.
Well, why don't... Would you say the dining room table?
Well, it looks like a dining room table.
Why wouldn't we just get a ping pong pool table then?
Maybe it is just a ping pong pool table, but there's benches that you could sit that go underneath it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want it.
Okay.
Okay.
How much?
What do you got? I don't know. I didn't look at the price.
Of course.
It says up to 70% off.
Oh, that's good. 70 off 10,000 is good. I'm playing Connor and Madden. So I don't got it tonight. I know.
It is on sale for $1,031.99.
Oh, great. That'll be your next 10 Christmas presents.
The full price, if you don't act fast, is $2,686.95.
Are you telling me we have to act fast? Oh, okay. All right, put it on your credit card. Put it on your credit card.
No thanks.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Weirdo.
Yeah.
I just opened up a way for your Island.
Right. right. I'm going back into the game. So I'm going. Oh, there you go.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down.
You got nothing. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54.
That's pretty good.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And then that's why I wanted to stay till like 4:30 because I'll feed him. He won't go right in the crate right after I feed him.
Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game.
Okay. Well, you buy. Hit the game. No.
Watch twist.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Might want to remember that
3rd and 4.
Play, 37
no better
yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. On 1st down, Atkins. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Beast.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. And this is caught at the 8. This one good for a 1st down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the balls are arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch. I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. On 2nd and goal, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Instead of the...
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 miles.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Greedy Williams, the rookie out of LSU, there to knock it away.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And Butker able to put this one through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Should be if you hit that play. Boom.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Check 9. Check 9. Hey. 18.
Now Wilson operating from the gun. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math.
Like
Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they're throwing it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Is that what it wants you to do?
I don't have coach's suggestions.
Like at all?
Yeah.
Huh. Come on. Oh, boy.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Your guy, is he white in his dreads?
A call for a fair catch, and it's made
All
about
the
the
punters
23-yard
have
line. A
dreads.
41-yard
like
punt
his
there
name
with
is
no
Meyer.
return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Choo-choo train.
1st down, Murray. That's caught at the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting. Aaron Donald's secret, if there is one, to his play, his ability to contort his body in such a way that you can't get a good, clean block on it. He slides through holes and slides past blockers and makes plays just as we saw there.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray flush to his right. That is incomplete.
But the late hit.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just checked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Murray with a 3rd and long. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
Block
It's
7.
a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Do it again. Oh, yeah.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Trying to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One left.
They run with Logan. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Anybody?
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Check 55, Mike. Check back.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down.
Right. He's telling right here. He's telling the right. Hey, we got 3 down.
Wilson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Check 59, Mike is 59.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And able to haul it in as Kittle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Wilson now hitting on 2/3 of his passes. 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Well.
Again, Wilson. It's caught by OBJ. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And that is caught. What a catch inside the 5. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They send Green to the left on his own. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. From the gun, Wilson. Buying time to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Is that the throwaway button?
No, I was throwing it to the dude in there.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And the 10-year bet knocks it through the goalpost.
Wilson doesn't have...
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Watch the slant. 25, check 25, check 25. Check 24, check 24.
The final shot before half from Murray. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete.
Interference. There's 4 of them.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So we've reached halftime here. Charles has already thrown off his headset. He's out here. He says, it's Christmas Day. I'm going home. We're not done yet, though. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Christmas?
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On second down now, it's Logan. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards.
Stupid Roy. Stupid Roy.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long?
Mike spot 9.
One fluff.
Get in the weight room. Check 53.
Operating from the gun, Wilson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And this one will be brought back to the 22. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. Wide. Get wide.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Let's see.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Here we go. Go. Stay at home. Stay at home. 58, right over there. Yeah. Come on, Let's go.
To throw is Murray. Got an open man, it's Ratley. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Damian Ratley with his 16th touchdown of the year. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead.
How many touchdowns?
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
59 Mike.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
This is why I can't throw against a computer. It's easy to throw against a computer.
Come on, let's go. Mike, 54. 54. Got one.
Murray now on 1st down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Murray now, 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And I think the ball's out and picked up by the Chargers.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where, in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Atkins. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
58, boys, 58. 58, Mike. All right. Let's go, D. Let's go. Squeeze. Let's get there.
From the gun on third down, Murray steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
That's what happened against Kenny.
And this one will not work out. It is incomplete.
Yeah,
they pass up the three, fake it. It doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This is Logan. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Are you saying that?
Flag, 90. Watch it, you cry. They want this.
Face like that, you nerd.
This is going to be bad.
They go play action now. Wilson nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Good read, though. McCrary, my boy.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
6 guys. 19.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that will be incomplete. Well, shame on them, Coach Davis. They went against your advice. They threw the football, and now they're backed up to punt this away.
They're actually fortunate. They went against my advice, but they didn't turn it over. Right? No takeaway for the defense. They'll punt it now. They probably could have gained a few yards if they ran it, though, and helped out that field position.
What do you guys
do?
do?
Chargers punter now.
Do not touch
as
that.
he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
That's not a
Found
toy.
the sex toys.
No, he's picking out the grate, the heat grate.
Oh. He could be a good floor guy.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Take it at the 37. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Mike, fight forward. You better be afraid.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch.
From the gun, Murray. He's going to air one out. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Get a nice lead, you should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
Fucking does it way too high.
Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. Well, that was pretty obvious.
How's it going from the 27 to the 43? Does that make sense?
You make that long run downfield to try and
16
cover
yards.
it, but you got to locate the football as well.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
Leave the house is gone.
They'll run it here with Logan. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Friday. Hey, alert.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Wilson being chased out left. He'll run it. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a
You were
threat to
running that
go.
way,
Showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
He was wide open.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's like a one route.
380. Check 55, Mike. Come off the ball. Watch the safety creep. All goes special. All goes right.
They'll run on 1st down. Logan. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
They run again with Logan. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. On 3rd down, it's Logan. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Gary and Conley, the one to bring him down.
Big boys.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the pass.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone. And this throw will be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. When you're on your own 1-yard line like they were, oftentimes you're thinking just run on any down, get some space. There they elect to throw it. It cost them.
You get the sense that they were banking on the element of surprise, right? Everyone expects you to run it there. Let's take a shot. Let's throw it, try and create some space, some room, and it went awry, didn't it?
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
Go.
Now a give, right side. Logan. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. T.J. Logan. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14.
All I do is we no matter what.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Ripe age of 40 is playing.
As you said earlier, this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
You.
On first down, Atkins. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
No. That's the wrong play.
Here we go. 70 inches. 58. Come on. And let's go. Watch it.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. And this one into the hands of DJ Sharp. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line.
Shot.
Different story here, over 20 yards.
Here we go. 15 on it. 54. Watch 54. Watch the curl. On your team.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And his
fucking
first
fan.
carry
Don't
loses
block,
the
dude.
football.
Instead of 75.
That ball gets knocked for
Instead of
but a
letting it lit
teammate
up.
comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 2nd down, it's Atkins, and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Oh, God, that's a lot of red X out there.
They'll run on first down. Atkins. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
I feel like you have a better shot at returning it, like after your guy gets touched, if a second guy hits him while he's in like a tackling.
Did we burn some?
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Check down.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the carry, it's Logan. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Hey, 0, 0, 0.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Wilson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now.
Hold on. Stop.
You still sleeping? All right, good.
You can watch Mickey Christmas in 5 minutes. Almost done. You take apart the chair. Hey, behave yourself. Do you want to watch Mickey Christmas? Alright, then behave. I don't know what you just did. Look, go sit in your chair. Okay. I mean, you fell down on your own. I don't know. I don't know why you're mad at me.
If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Oh no.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Hey, stop.
Now it's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. He finds Beckham complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18.
deep.
That's another.
Watch the run. Let's go double count right here. Double count.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Logan. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll try to run it, and he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Russell Wilson, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Yeah, just drills it right at 2 front guys.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, switch gears.
Stop.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Tackles. He's crazy. He's checking.
Oh, that's a no number.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Atkins. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. They're all through now, by the way, in Santa Clara. And it was the Niners who were able to come away with a victory there. Lamar Jackson, 2 touchdown passes in the W.
Stop.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And
now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers.
Lateral it. No one was there. I've seen people do that, and like if no one's there, they just don't lateral it. I guess it doesn't happen in the fucking franchise.
Check. Go. Come on. Mike 5'9".
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Oh, yeah, well, they passed that to the inside for a touchdown.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Check. 59.
One last shot for Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone.
Oh,
and he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Why does it make me kick it?
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball,
and my running back either.
Working and clicking. They think they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Joint as the game's over.
So for Cincinnati, they're now a win away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the home team here, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Whoa, Kyler with an upgrade, now.
He's at 99 now?